On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live.
Well, folks, dreams do come true. This is Have Faith, Let It Begin, and this is our first episode.
A weekly show all about faith.
Every day, we're going to battle storms. We're going to face challenges. But we have to remember that we're not going to do it alone. We have to have faith.
A show with motivational topics.
As you go into work today, don't allow anyone to steal your joy. Lift your head up high and know that God is with you.
Inspirational stories and personal testimony set out to change the world.
My wife and I are expecting our first child. I'm going to be a father.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. October 28th, 2019 is upon us. Gotta give a quick shout out right off the bat. That's right, right off the bat to Lauren O'Connell. Great job. We went as a family this past Friday to do a photo shoot with her, and she is amazing. If you are looking to get photographs done for any and all occasions, I would recommend you look at loloclicks.com. That's right, loloclicks.com. That's loloclicks.com. loloclicks.com. She is a phenomenal photographer, and I recommend her to anyone. Please visit her website. Let her know that we sent you from Have Faith, Let It Begin. She is an adorable young lady, and she is an up-and-coming star in this community in our area. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Folks, welcome to this Monday episode. As we concluded our week last week, this is our Halloween week. Monday is going to be a good day. And remember that today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Some of you may say, let us rejoice and be glad in it. Either way you say it, it still makes sense. And let me tell you this, God is with you, God believes in you, and God is going to be on your side. Just past Friday, I did a challenge for you. So I'm curious if anyone has done it. I did receive some emails, some of them for private, some of them for prayer, and I will say this, some of you took that advice. They made a couple phone calls. They took a look at their contact list. They scrolled around and they just called somebody at random. So here is my thank you to each and every one of you that participated in that and that sent me feedback saying, you know what? It works. Thank you. And I ask you and encourage each and every one of you to continue to do this blessing. Try it every Friday. Try it for the months of November as we get into Thanksgiving, the month of Thanksgiving, and we get ready to kick off the holidays. Folks, I just want to point out a couple things with you this morning. Don't forget, we are available on every platform. We are HaveFaithLetItBegin.com. We are on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and of course our mainframe here, Spreaker. We have our like page at Have Faith Let It Begin at Facebook. Folks, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. Get on board on this train, this journey, because you are always welcome at any point in time. Got to give a quick shout outs to my wife opening up her family jewelry business. I'm so happy for you. That's coming up in November. So November 16th, look for that notification on the bottom, and our Have Faith Let It Begin like page will announce where that's going to be held. Grand opening coming up November 16th, 2019 at 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. That is going to be a very good opening day. So take a look at that. It's a great jewelry business. Been in business over 40 years. Folks, let's get started. I did a lot of business this morning. All right. So last week we talked about some things about just try to keep positive, knowing that people out there are going to do everything they can to steal your joy, as we continue to say that over and over again. And we will always remind you about that, because we all know that in life nothing is perfect, but things do happen. One of the things that I wanted to share with you is just something that was brought to my attention that I thought was inspirational. I saw that a lot of people tend to have panic attacks. I am one of them. I have test anxiety. And a lot of times when I were to take any type of test, I always got very panicky. But some of us panic for many different types of reasons. We panic because we're stressed out. We panic because our bosses are putting us in a position to feel pressured, to feel as if we're backed up in a corner. This past week, I had a good conversation with one of my good friends. I don't want to mention his name because you just never know. But one of my good friends called me up, and he's always frustrated. He's frustrated because he always feels like he's walking into something at work. He always feels like there's always going to be something new, and it's negative each and every time. And one of the things that I shared with him was, you know it already because you've been in the business long enough to know that unfortunately you're going to have those bad days. So because of those bad days, try your best to make it a positive day. Try your best to say, you know what? I'm going to overcome this day of frustration, this day of not knowing what's going to happen, even though you know right off the bat it may or may not be negative. Because one of the things that I can share with you is this. No day is promised to us, right? No, the next day is not promised to us. Maybe in the next hour, God can bring us home at any point in time. But one thing that is for sure is allowing your stress ability, you're allowing your opportunity inside of you to allow the negative things in. You can control that. I'm going to explain how. By thinking positive. By, even though you know that whatever you're going to walk into, that you probably can guarantee is going to be negative, try to find the positive in the negative. You're going to say to yourself, Angel, how can I do that? Well, being out there this past week, taking photos with my daughter and seeing the beautiful scenery, the beautiful things that God has created for us here on earth, even though a lot of us may think that being here on earth is become nothing but stressful. Take the time to just close your eyes and then open them up and take in around the beauty of the foliage, of the change of scenery, and know that God has created an environment for us that we can allow ourselves to be stress-free if we choose to allow that in. Sometimes we allow the negative in before the positive. And unfortunately, that happens to most of us, myself included at times. But now is the time to try your best to let the positive in first. Chew up the negativity. Spit it out. Don't let these people steal your joy. This is what the evil out there wants. They want us to look miserable. They want us to feel as if we cannot accomplish anything. But I'm here to tell you that each and every one of you are better than that. Each and every one of you are more than capable of being someone and inspiring, someone motivating, someone that others choose or want to be. Believe it or not, it's the truth. You think you may not be a role model. You may think that you're not inspiring to others, but I guarantee you, at one point throughout your day, you put smiles on people's faces. And that is not an accident. That is God's work. That is God working through you. But it's time to let that out. It's time to let your frustrations let go. It's time for you to show yourself in a positive light. And I want you to think about that this morning as you go into work. Think positive, believe in yourself, and know that God is with you. Have faith. Let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. You're going to hear episodes, me recording live as my daughter in the background, Ariel, will probably cry. You'll hear background noises like phone calls. And right on the cue, she's starting to cry. Don't worry, everybody. We're going to continue on like never before. And with Ariel in the background, knowing that in the future you're going to hear yourself crying like this, Mama, yeah, say hi to everybody out there. We just want to encourage each and every one of you to join us every single weekday, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Join me, Ariel, my family, and everyone as we continue our journey. For Have Faith, Let It Begin, my name is Angel. Say goodbye, Ariel. Say bye. Bye.